If as long as you stay there, then you'll be perfect.
So excited.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
You look great. Okay, so I will say right before we start this thing, everybody
What am I
that
supposed to look? Am
yeah,
I at you or, like...
I will pretty much look at you the whole
Okay,
time,
I was
but
like, what are we
the
looking
camera is there. But so most people that we have on the podcast are very pasty white, so that light does not appeal to them at all. Like it makes them look like all they have is one bag under one side of their eye. Yeah, so you got that
little mocha magic here.
yeah. Look at your teeth are popping, hair's yeah, it looks great.
Thank you.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is Shot 30 Podcast, and I am Shane Newbert. And today we have a very special guest that traveled across the land to get here.
World.
Yeah. But we have Jasmine Wheeler in the studio, and I've actually been excited for this episode for a very long time.
Me too.
Because it was what? You had messaged me, and that's when I had posted the one really bad episode.
Yeah. Last year, right?
Yeah, and that's so funny because Haley Petty, who's going to be on the podcast as well, she was one person who reached out to me too during that episode.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
When's she coming on?
Oh, she's coming on Friday. You got to talk into that mic.
Sorry.
But no, we're gonna wind down a whole lot of roads, and I can't wait to tell you this one story.
I'm so excited for this story. I'm so excited because I had no idea. When you told me that we were gonna tell me this, I'm like, I had no clue.
I had to be strong. I told myself I had to be strong not to tell you that story early. And then when I told Timmery, she was like, you got to tell it on the podcast. I was like, I will, but it was just such a disaster moment for me. But me and Jasmine grew up together in the same town in the shithole Kewanee, Illinois out there. And you're out and gone.
I'm out.
Yep, I'm out and gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say I upgraded
You
in
went to a smaller corner of the world.
Yeah, smaller.
So driving here, I live in the burbs now, right, in Chicago. Well, not in Chicago, in the burbs. And yeah, to drive here, I was just like, where are we? And we went down the business district. Yeah, you live across the street from the business district, and it's just
two. There's two buildings. Hey, we get on. You know, I showed up at a city board meeting one day. I've never been to a city board meeting in my life, and got elected as trustee of Matherville.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're the trustee of this town?
Yes, I am.
So I'm sitting with like a political figure right now?
I have a key to the city, yes, I do. And by the city, it's just a door up there that has a couple rakes in there. That's literally what it is. And it is, it pays well. It's $65 a month.
It does?
Yep.
So tank of gas, right?
So it pretty much bought those 3 Trulies and a tank of gas, dude. Who the hell's getting gas for $60 a tank right now? It must have $60 a load.
Yeah, it took me 40 to fill up to get here.
Dude, yeah, my truck is 110 right now to fill up.
I got a little Kia.
I did make
Optima.
I did make a joke that I think that, it's not funny, but you may find some humor in it. When people said, "Oh, when I pulled into your town, I didn't realize it would be like this." I said, "What? A bunch of Kyle Rittenhouses?"
Oh no! I did say when we came in, I was like, "I wonder on Main Street, right?" I was like, "I wonder how many guns are on this street right now."
That is literally.
I bet it's a lot.
You could, yeah. I'm sure that Matherville is really solid on tobacco sales and bullets.
Nice, I bet. That's the commerce that's keeping the money flowing, right?
Yep, and that's where that money for the trustee, the board comes from.
The rakes.
Yeah, but they're top of the line, I promise. Well, do you want to do a shot? Because it is your birthday. And what are we, like 6, 7, 8 minutes in already?
I'm 21 years old today for the 10th time.
Are you 31
I'm 21
or 30?
for the 10th time.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, for the 10th time.
This is
you're
my
30?
first shot because I'm 21 for the 10th
So
time.
I'm older than you?
Correct.
How the hell did that happen? I think we got it.
I'm in a time warp.
Well, all right. Let's cheers. Let's cheers to 44 years old today.
Cheers.
Our first birthday episode.
Nostrovia. I'm kind of making fun of you that you have to chase it with Gatorade and it's Fireball.
Well, the only reason I do is because while I was at the photo shoot, I had 2 of those like bottles that are like that big, and so I like to
Fireball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've been drinking.
Yeah,
I got to catch up to you, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're caught up to me at this point right now, then I would be. I mean, I would fear for your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would fear for your life.
I'm quite the lightweight.
No. We'll find out.
We'll find out soon enough.
We're two
We'll
in.
find out, yeah.
But I did have a podcast the other day. Me and James Draper. It should be up. Well, actually, it should be up today. But we went for 4 hours, and that is not ideal. No, like normally it's like an hour,
Isn't it
hour
an
and 15.
hour? Yeah, okay.
like. But we went for 4 hours. He drank a whole handle of Jack, and I got through half a handle of Fireball.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's a tough edit.
Yeah.
That's a tough edit. I was trying to say Nicaragua.
I can only imagine.
And you can imagine me like tiptoeing around that word, trying to like really like Miss Maine it out.
Miss Maine, remember her?
Yeah.
Remember Mrs. Breed?
Mrs.
Breed, remember? I couldn't remember her name.
We had some battles together.
She was a good time. Or no, you remember we had keyboarding class together. Do you remember with Mr.
Romer?
Romer.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He hated you.
Dude, do you remember Rome? Oh
my God,
Rome.
That's vaguely ring a bell.
And then Zach Worth peed in his classroom at one point. Zach Worth peed in his classroom. Were you in there when he got the hives?
No, I remember we had to play telephone for some reason, and you like said some horribly inappropriate thing on the telephone, and then got in trouble. And then that's all I remember. You were just like the class clown, so it makes sense that you now have a podcast.
And now just stand-up comedy.
Yeah, stand-up comedy. It's awesome.
Well, there is so many things, like especially catching up with people on the podcast. But so one I want to do, I'm going to tell you the story now. When I was in 7th grade, you were in 8th grade. Yeah. I had wrote you a love letter, and like when I was explaining it to Timmy, I was like, it was like.
You still have it?
No. So what happened?
I would love to read.
It was like I was like trying to rewrite Shakespeare. Like I was. I don't know. But what happened was I was going out of the classroom to put it in your book bag, and I was gonna leave it. Like do the secret thing, pop it in there real quick.
Right.
So I leave the class, and I get to your book bag.
You don't have it.
And I don't have it. And I'm checking every pocket. I'm hyperventilating like at this point. It was so bad. And so I call in sick the next 3 days. I fake terrible sick to my parents. So I don't have to go back to school because I'm so embarrassed someone else found the letter.
Did anyone find it?
Yeah. So I get to school and Miss Jackson pulls me aside.
Yeah.
And she said,
Jackson.
She goes, Shane, I found your letter. I have it. Don't worry, nobody else got it. It's a very sweet letter. Do you want it? Do you want it back? I was like, yeah. She hands it to me. She goes, you don't need to call in sick to school because of it. Like, she was being so super sweet, and I love her so much.
Yeah,
like, she was
best.
always the best. And she gives me the letter back, and I am in my pocket just ripping it in 1 million pieces.
You should have delivered it.
No way. No way. It was terrible.
I had no idea of your feelings. I had no clue.
Yeah,
I didn't even know I was on your radar. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah, it was literally Call of Duty and writing you a love letter.
Yeah. Aww. Do you remember what it said?
Oh, it was. I just remember how the amount of cheesiness in it was real.
I appreciate cheesy.
Yeah, but
I love extra cheese.
The one thing that I do appreciate the most, though, was Mrs. Jackson's celerity to not making me feel like a fucking idiot. Yeah.
Shots to Miss Jackson.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yes?
Yeah, you're on the pace. Yeah. You know how to celebrate your birthday.
It's my 21st birthday.
And so you know what they do? They do 21 shots.
21 shots.
And have you ever seen a movie Magic Mike?
Of course.
Well, every birthday should be celebrated like that. So, who is it? John Cena? Come on in.
What?
Is it John Cena? No, Channing Tatum. They're practically the same guy.
Say both.
Both of them
Why not
perform
both?
without their shirts on, I guess.
That's funny. Cheers.
I heard Channing Tatum. Wait, you got to go down to the earth. There we go. I heard Channing Tatum's beefing up.
He was always pretty beefy.
But getting a thick boy status. Dad bod status.
Dad bod? He is a dad.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Huh. Who's your favorite celebrity, Jasmine?
Male, female, doesn't matter.
Or transgender. You can choose from anything.
Also true. I love, of course, Queen Bee. She's number one in my life.
Who's Queen Bee?
Beyonce? I'm going to punch you in the face.
Is that Beyonce?
Who's Queen Bee? Yes, it's Beyonce.
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
I thought you might have been talking about Britney Spears.
No, I mean, she's cool too, but she no Queen Bee. Oh, I'm sorry. Could be in the microphone.
You do. There you go. No, so Queen Bee is she an actress?
She is.
Oh,
she has been in a
gold
number
member.
of things. Solid gold.
Good.
Solid gold. With the big fro, yep.
For those of you
It's
just
like your
listening, I just ate a scab. Before I forget this, hey, Shot 30 Podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, CastBox, YouTube, all those things. If you're watching on YouTube, please go down right now, hit subscribe, hit the like, leave a comment. And then also, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, go leave a review. It's not that hard. It takes like 3 clicks.
3 clicks.
Yeah, 3.
You gotta do it.
So Queen
I'm rocking
Bee.
the merch. Can I get
You
rocking
are.
the merch?
We have like a whole new setup of stuff that's going to be coming out because we've just been so damn busy. Okay, but Queen Bee.
So favorite celeb, Queen Bee, musician, probably J. Cole. Love him. He's great.
Isn't he a basketball player too? Did he sign with like?
I think there was a rumor, but no, I don't think that happened.
Oh, does he have long hair?
He does now. Yeah, he's got dreads.
I think that's the guy. I know a guy with dreads that he's like now playing in the NBA. He used to be a rapper.
There's a lot of guys with dreads.
Maybe I was thinking about Bob Marley. I don't know. Okay, wait. Let's go to the Goog to check it.
To the Googs.
J. Cole NBA. I thought he played in the NBA overseas or something like that.
I mean, maybe.
It didn't give me nothing.
I don't follow sports.
That's as far as I can invest.
Don't ask me sports questions. I don't know.
We could talk about palms. Pom-poms.
Oh my god! Remember the days?
You killed it. You
were
good.
I was captain.
Yeah, you were captain.
You were captains.
Okay, who else was on the team? Because you
Your
were clearly
sister?
no.
Yeah, the Palm Squad. That was back in my dancer days. Those were the glory days. I miss those days. I was in great shape.
Do you think
Not
you've
anymore.
changed? Do you think you've changed much since you were in school? Look at yourself now.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot?
Yeah. It's been over 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, but
We're
like I
old
mean,
now. I'm 31. I'm knocking on 30. No, I'm not. I'm 20. Excuse me.
You're 31.
21.
Oh wait, 22. You're 30. Wait.
I'm 21
Oh.
for the 10th time.
Wait. So you are 31. Oh, okay. So you are older than me.
Yeah.
I thought that I was maybe because I was in one of those weird area birthdays like
When's your birthday?
April 30th.
Oh yeah, so you're like kind of.
Oh shit! I'm almost 31.
You're almost 30. 30.
I'm already 30.
91.
Want to see two idiots do math with a bottle of Fireball?
I was
hey,
a
Miss
math
Jackson,
tutor,
you proud
too.
now? You proud of us now? Hey, Kelly Kamey, you want to come check us?
I love Mrs. Kamey.
I
We're
love-
Facebook friends. We like all the same stuff.
Miss Kamey was a tough one to, tough pill to swallow, just because, for a young man in a new world. She was a
You were
babe.
just always. That's true. She was super hot, and so was Mrs. Jackson. She was the jazzercise instructor. Remember those days?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jazzercise?
Yeah.
And then we did in PE class. We did the. Did we do the ballroom dancing or the line dancing? Right.
I remember we did that thing where you like that big
The
parachute.
Oh, the
And then
thing.
you sat on it?
Yeah.
Or like red beans, Elevines, monkey butt stew, stir it into my witch's brew. I got a magic alakazam kazoo. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was with Mrs. The music teacher, Mrs.
Miss Main.
Main.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There was also Mrs. Giesemann, who was Mrs. Cormody, and then she got married to Mrs. Giesemann. Remember her?
I
This was grade
never
school.
had met them.
No, this was
Yeah.
grade school. Maybe not.
Yeah,
I was in chorus.
Wait,
so.
she was the mean one?
She was kind of mean.
Yeah,
She
okay.
was kind of mean.
I do. That's why I stayed away from it. But Miss Armsworth
She was awesome. I still love
The
her. I'm still
shit.
Facebook friends with her. She's
and
awesome.
Jeff, and Jeff.
He was the basketball coach. Yep.
Yeah, super sweet
They're
couple,
awesome.
and like I know that they're just
live in
Jeff,
Florida.
yeah,
Yeah.
but their daughter, Guinevere, is like been struggling with some issues, but everything looks like it's going super well,
Up
and
and
they
up, I
have.
think, yeah.
I'm really, I know that they were doing like some donate stuff, so if we can attach that,
Yeah, the GoFundMe.
yeah, whatever it is, attach that down right now. But yeah, no, they were so nice. Both of them
Love
so.
them.
And he, dude, Jeff walked into a course class, which you would have been in because I didn't do it my senior year.
Yeah.
But he walked in, and dude, he's talking about basketball. Next thing you know, this guy's singing the deepest opera. Like you're like,
He killed it. He had a really good
fuck is
voice. He killed it.
Yeah. Well, okay. I was gonna say. So at one point, do you remember? I don't know. Maybe even freshman, sophomore year. Do you remember the hall smelling so bad? At Weathersfield, like there was
Like what?
something going on. Like everybody kept wondering what was going on.
Like sewer bad?
Yeah. Like so bad.
I don't remember that specifically, no, but
Well, okay, so me and a couple other people, we filled our 3 lockers that were in a row with open milk cartons.
you would.
But we made it almost the whole year, and when we opened it up, dude, there was literal fungus.
Ew.
Like you could have literally. Like,
That's such a boy thing. Like that's such a boy thing to do.
I know it was weird though. It was
No,
weird.
I don't remember that. That's funny.
Not
No.
at all.
No, I do remember doing a palm routine one time, and it was like halftime. I think it was a basketball game, and the entire sound system just like cut. Like cut out in the middle of the routine, and someone had to run up and like fix it and then we had to redo the whole routine. I remember that. Do you remember that?
No.
No, you weren't on the palm squad. It probably didn't stick in your memory quite like it did mine, but it did.
I'm not like up to date on like I didn't get the newsletter for the Palm Squad.
That's weird. That's weird you didn't get that. I'm still a little. So can we go back to the love letter just really quick?
Yeah.
just a couple questions, follow-up questions. So that was like the only time you attempted to tell me of your deepest, darkest feelings. Like I again had no clue.
You actually
Like what? I didn't even, like I said, I didn't know I was on your radar. So like, what even?
there was a what was it? Would it have been a dance of some sort? But you
Middle
had
school?
yeah,
Like
but
the
no,
dare dance
no,
or whatever?
it was a junior high dance. Like it was something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But I cannot remember what it was. But whatever it was, you were just super nice to me. Like, and then
That's all it takes, ladies. Just be nice to him. That's it.
But you were just so smiley, which you still are. You have the freaking biggest smile in the world. But I was like, I think I'm in love with her.
That's all it took.
And then, you know, it took a Mrs. Jackson math class for me to be like, I'm committing to this letter right now. And I remember sitting there till the end. It was a solid front and back. It was
There was some feeling in there.
Oh yeah, there was some sweat. I was sweating heavily. Like
I'm so sad I didn't get this. I'm
dude,
so sad.
if Miss Jackson kept that letter, that's one for the history book.
She should have. Ooh, thank you. She should have delivered it to me. Like, hey, this. I think this is for you.
It felt like because I did put. It was very evident that the letter was to you from me. I know that for sure.
I mean, I would assume you've had my name on it, dear Jasmine, my dearest Jasmine.
It was very detailed.
Ooh,
like,
careful.
oh, yeah, sorry.
Cheers.
That's what happens when I get talking when I'm.
What is this, number 4 or 3? 4? With your chaser.
40.
Oh my god. With your chaser.
I should just get down and just save it, suck it out.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's a bit of aggressive wording. So where has life? Okay, now this is kind of a cool question that I think from you when I knew you as a kid and growing up. Where has life taken you in the past 10, 12
plus
years? Yeah.
So, graduated, right? 09. 09 is so fine. Graduated 2009. And then went to Blackhawk for 2 years. Oh, sorry.
No, you're
Sorry.
good.
Oh, I feel like it's going to fall.
Oh, sorry.
And then went to Blackhawk for 2 years. Graduated.
In Kiwani?
In Kiwani, yep. Mm-hmm. Graduated with honors, hey. And then went to...
You were always honor roll and everything,
Always.
though. Yeah, you were.
Always.
That's part of the. I put that
Your girl
in the letter.
reads. I read books.
I thought you're the only one in the 7th and 8th grade, so that's why I put that in the letter too. Yeah.
I love that you're smart.
I was like Harry Potter 3. I never made it for the past 10 pages.
Yeah, so yeah, Blackhawk, and then I went to North Central College, which is up in Naperville, which is up in the burbs. 2 years there, got my bachelor's, and then I worked at Victoria's Secret in the mall, Fox Valley Mall. Shout out Aurora, Illinois.
Is it still open?
It's still open. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Fox Valley Mall. Did 2.5 years ish, and then I also worked at a Payless, also in that mall.
Payless are non-existent anymore.
R.I.P. Yeah. I'm actually very sad that Payless is gone. Like Payless was.
They went down with Family Video, you know?
No.
You know,
R.I.P.
you want to know, I have a very special item that is very close to my heart in the garage. I went up and bought the gumball machine from Family Video. Yeah, there's duct tape all over it. Like,
I'm
dude,
sure it's like
the
been through
gumballs.
some shit. Like,
The gumballs are highly
can I
aged.
cuss? I just said, can I cuss? I can cuss. We're doing shots. I can cuss.
Are you sure you can cuss on here?
Can I?
I don't.
You tell me.
I mean, all right. Bleep,
I don't know if you have
bleep
what
all
your target
this.
audience is. If you have children.
Bleep all this. Fuck the.
Gee, no, not the elderly. The elderly are cool.
No, I'm gonna bleep
but the
it all.
kids, though, fuck them. Like,
It's all just bleeps. It's all bleeps. Maybe I'll do like a little circle, like, or just one continuous bleep. I feel like you right now when you took out your Invisalign.
teeth?
Yeah, I just had spit all over my
you're
face.
just making fun of my teeth, y'all.
No, I wasn't. I was making fun of your perm.
Yeah, yes, if I have a perm. No, it's just my hair. That's it.
I don't. The other day I was feeling someone's dreadlocks, and I was like, "This feels so freaking cool." And she goes, "They ain't real." I was like, "Where did they unattach?" I was just
Extensions?
like,
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah, but I couldn't find it. I
Yeah.
couldn't find the extension.
Well, that's the point. You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a secret.
What the hell were we talking about? Where were we at?
Yeah, so I went to college. I got smart. Or so. I
Yeah.
paid a lot of money for a piece of paper, is really what I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same
Still,
thing currently.
still paying that off, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're almost there. But yeah, then worked at the mall during school, and then after school worked at the mall, worked at Victoria's Secret, and then Payless.
You ever have somebody try to return something from Victoria's Secret that was worn?
Yes,
Had some
all
odor?
the time. I mean, I don't try not to smell people's returned panties, but yeah, no, people are gross. People are fucking gross. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
so we
one time.
return them, and then we just like we
Throw 'em away.
get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But loved Victoria's Secret, and then got my first big kid job at this fleet leasing company. I worked like a fleet of vehicles. Like if you were like a company and you need like a construction company, say.
Why are you trying to explain to me like you're a teacher and I'm stupid and
I'm just saying, like,
uneducated?
this is the company that I worked in. It was this most random company because what does Jasmine Wheeler have anything to do with vehicles? Nothing. Like, so I worked at this fleet
So what did you
leasing
have?
company. Yeah.
See, I told you,
Excuse
I'm
me?
the same way. I'm the same way right now. Like, something about the fireballs got...
It's the fire.
like,
I'm all-
I was turning into rabid
yeah.
dogs over here. We got the new variant of COVID.
What kind of, is this just regular fireball? Like, what is
That's the extra spit one.
the extra spitty fireball?
Spider.
Spider ball. Sorry, it's the shit.
It's okay. You know, one time I saw a guy, he was doing stand-up, and he was clearly going through some things. And so he had a lot of drugs in his system. But he was holding the mic, and he shot snot all over the microphone. And then he decided to massage
Like, rub it in.
and then he massaged it into the head of the, which there's openings, so that means
Right.
like it probably seeps
all
its way.
porous.
And then he started doing some of these numbers. Yeah, it was.
I hope you didn't have the set right after him.
No, I actually headlined that show, and then he went up after. So yeah, that was
Hey, you the headliner, Shane Newbert. Hey.
You know, not to like walk around like showing off or anything, but I
I'm
was
very
there.
proud of you though for what you're doing, like this whole podcast thing, like being stand up. Like if anyone was gonna be a stand up comedian, it was gonna be you, and I'm very proud of you for that.
Thank
That's
you.
Awesome.
It was just like the main thing for me with the podcast and the stand up was I went from like the powerlifting world when I was doing all that. It was
were
just
Fucking jacked. I remember those days.
I was a big boy. You know, they were taking photographs of my stretch marks today. I mean, I
would never allow someone to take photos of my stretch marks.
I look like I gave birth out my shoulder.
Out of your shoulder.
Out of the side of my thigh. You know, these people are worried about a couple of childbirth belly stretch marks. I got them all over.
That's funny.
But no, it was... And when I had gotten hurt, I had tore both of my hamstrings, separated my L4, my L5, tore my right bicep, separated my right pec, tore two of my abs.
How did you do all that?
But like it was just lifting, you know. My deadlift was at 800 pounds. Anytime you're picking up 800 pounds, you have the. I mean,
Yeah, it can't be good.
It can be at
for your
any
joints
second, you
and
know.
stuff, yeah.
I was walking out with 1,000 pounds on a squat, like putting it on my back to like train with it to try to feel it to get ready for it. I was breaking down so bad.
Damn.
And then when that happened, I went into super depression. I was so low. And so I was like, and then after, you know, going through a divorce and everything like that, I was like, man, you know, like, actually have a voice when I'm on a podcast. Or even if I don't even post it, I just sit down here and bullshit with myself.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, but then I was like, a lot of people were like, man, that's so funny. Or I used to love your little skits and videos. And then
You did. You always had the YouTube stuff back in the day, like.
Yep,
I
yeah.
remember that.
And if you look that up, it was Shane N6 on YouTube. Those videos are like 100,000 views, 50,000.
Really? Good
Those
for you.
stupid ass videos. I was like, man, I should have kept the same channel because this
should.
page is struggling. Yeah.
Can you like link them or something? You should be able to.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'll try it, but I'd like. I just like to be able to like this. In what world would you and me be meeting up to
Just hang
celebrate
out.
your birthday, have
Hey,
shots,
it's
and
my birthday.
it is. She's 47 today, and she looks great
I
for
look
it.
great for 47. Yeah. Oh my god.
She's the Cher. She's the Cher of Kiwani. Isn't Cher look?
Is this number 5?
This is
this
number.
number
This is
5?
number 10.
No, it's not.
Trevor's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, my fiance is here. Hi. Hey, babe.
Do you at least want to show your face?
Oh no.
Wait, here we go.
there
There he is. You got that crisp look. You know, you kind of look like the dean. Have you ever seen Community?
No.
Oh, the dean of the Community. That's one of my favorite shows.
Now we have to watch it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. It was just a joke.
Google it.
He was just bald. I don't think you look like Voldemort. I don't think you look like any of those people. I swear, I was just joking.
You don't look like Voldemort, babe. I promise.
I think the dean from Community is the same one. He was on Even Stevens. He was the dean on that too.
Remember Even Stevens? Remember back when Shia LaBeouf wasn't weird?
I like Shia LaBeouf.
Same, but he's kind of weird now. Cheers.
Why is he weird? Because he... Yeah, he's weird. Yeah, you're right.
I'm like, let me explain. Ooh, shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's kind of weird now.
Yeah.
All right, we were talking kind of about my life story. Remember?
Yeah, so back to...
So back to me.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Back to me. I worked at the mall, and then after that, I worked at a fleet leasing company. That was like my first big kid job, and then I hated it. I worked there for like 4 years. I hated it. It was like this corporate job, but like, sure, it was a good job. I had like healthcare and shit, whatever. But like,
Yeah.
I hated it.
Fuck
Like
that.
the 4 years I was there, I hated it. And then I got the job I have now. I sell life insurance. So hey, if you need some life insurance, boo, I got you.
I don't have any life
I
insurance.
got you. Oh my god, I got you.
Let's make a deal.
You got kids upstairs? Like, I got you.
I'm not worried about them.
Fuck the kids. Fuck them kids.
Wait, no, I just need you to get life insurance on her.
Okay, I got both of you.
Because she's 70. She's almost 70, 80 years
she looks
old.
great.
Yeah, but
She looks great for 70.
you know, that's what... See, I made the right decision. I had looked at things, you know... I had this young relationship that I was in, decided to get divorced from that, blah, blah, blah. But
I'm not
then
gonna lie, I didn't know that you were divorced previously.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about you. When we're done talking about me, we're gonna talk about you, because what have you been doing these last couple
lot.
years? Yeah, I had no idea this was marriage number 2. I didn't even know.
But what I decided was, hey, marry a 50-year-old woman
Yeah.
that has 3 kids already done. And then, you know, she has a bad thyroid. I'm going to collect in on that life insurance policy in the next couple, 5, 6 years. And now I'm broke as fuck because I'm buying tampons for all the girls because they're thriving in today's
they're
world.
young, yeah.
And Timmery's still alive.
Poor
Jeez.
Timmery made me this lovely birthday cake. Can we like talk about
Yeah.
your wonderful wife and this beautiful?
And there it is. And that is Mrs. Newbie's Cakes and Cookies. Visit Mrs. Newbie's Cakes and
Yeah,
Cookies on
shout out.
Facebook and Instagram
I'm
today
so
for your
excited
custom
to
made
eat
cakes.
this. Thank you, Boo Boo, for the birthday cake.
You're gonna enjoy it.
I'm very excited. I
Do you-
didn't think there'd be flowers on it. It's so pretty.
Do you
I
want
can't
to?
even...
Do you want to try the frosting? It's buttercream, homemade buttercream. Give that a go.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah. Can't see me. I'm so excited.
But yeah, so this fleet.
Fleet leasing company. It's in the past, man. It's in the past. But yeah,
They sucked.
they sucked. It was just a shitty. It was a corporate job, and I just hated it. And it was like The Office, but worse because no one was cool. You know?
Yeah. I understand that. I totally can relate to that.
And then I got left that one, and then a friend of mine sold life insurance. A friend of mine actually from Victoria's Secret. She and I worked together at Victoria's Secret. So it's not what you know, it's who you know. Your education don't mean shit. It's who you know. Right?
Or if you can learn how to sell underwear, you can sell
insurance.
If
I can sell you some panties, I can sell you some life insurance. Right?
If you can take back a return pair of dirty underwear,
you would be surprised the kind of people that come. So this one time I had a customer come in, and he was this older guy. Yeah, is this what you're here for? Yeah. So this older guy comes in, and he's like, I want to buy like all this stuff. And I'm like, sweet, because it's commission, right? Or at least it was at the time. I don't know if it is still anymore. But you got your base pay and then you get commission. So however much you bought, you get a percentage of what you sold. Or so however much you sold, you get a percentage of that, right? And so he comes in, he's like, what's up? I'm trying to buy a lot of shit. And I'm like, cool, my name's Jasmine. What's up? Like, let's hang out. And then so he bought all this stuff for his wife, and then all this other stuff for his girlfriend, and he wanted everything in separate bags, and he wanted it all, and I'm just like, he bought like hundreds of dollars, I don't remember now, but hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. So he was cool. He would come in every once in a while.
So he was cool.
He was cool. Like, every time he came, I'm like, hey, what's up? Remember me? Hey, what do we need today? And then there was this other guy who, he was like a photographer, I want to say. And so I don't know if it was just, he told me he was a photographer.
That's what a lot of creepers start off by saying.
I'm just trying to make the sale, right? So then he was like, I have all my models and they're all extra small. They're all size 0. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, right? I'm like, what do you want? What's that? Okay, here's your stuff. And so he would like just drop just money. And I'm like, I'm here for you. I'm here for you too. But he was like creepy. He was like sleazy creepy. Yeah. There was a lot of sleazy creepy guys.
You're probably buying panties for young girls that were locked up in a cage.
I'm saying, and I'm like, okay, but it's for the commit. Don't think about it. Don't think about too much about it.
Sometimes you gotta shut off that world. Like.
But okay, on the flip side, so there were some creepy guys, but then there was also some really good guys. There was this one man. Are you good?
Yeah, no, it was pizza. I was trying not to.
I appreciate. You're so considerate. But there was this one man, he almost made me cry. He was so sweet. His wife had just given birth. It was their first baby, and they had been trying for a long time. They had a lot of fertility issues, I guess. People will tell you their story, too. I didn't ask, but people will tell you their story. And so he comes in with the baby, and he's like, I'm so proud of my wife, and she's going through a hard time. She's got, like, postpartum, and she's, like, not feeling, and I just want to make sure. And he like, showed me, like, he got her, like a new ring, and, like, some jewelry, and then he wanted to get her some lingerie, and, like, all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh, my God, you're such a good man. Oh, yeah. So I like sold him some shit, and I was like, come back and tell me how it goes. Like, I hope everything's great. And then he did. Him and his wife came back in with the baby and was like, thank you so much, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so happy I could help you.
Well, that is awesome.
Yeah, so there's creeps, but then there's some good guys. And then my favorite guy, as a salesman, right, a salesperson, my favorite guy who came in was the guy who like didn't know, who was just like uncomfortable just being in a lingerie store, like that guy. He's like, I want to buy my girl some stuff, but like I don't know, like I don't. And so men are, no offense, love you, but men are stupid, right?
Oh yeah,
men
for
are
sure.
Stupid. And then so he would come in and be like, okay, what's your girl's size?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She's like this big. She's this big. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Do you know this doesn't mean anything? Like, what does this mean? And then so then I would literally ask, I'm like, okay, you're not gonna offend me. Is she? Look at me. Is she my size? Is she smaller? Is she bigger? It's like, well, this is a base. Okay, yeah, she's about smaller than you or bigger than you or whatever it is. And then, yeah, then I'd have to help them. And then it was always good to upsell them because they would just be like, oh, I'm just here for a bra. And I'm like, no.
No, she's going to want this
She
as
wants
well.
the matching set. You can't just get her just the bra. You have to get her the panty too. And then you have to, give her the fragrance on top. Like, so those were my favorite guys because they were easily manipulated.
Hell yeah. And Route 21, they're notorious for, hey, add on this. Like, do you need this belt that goes with these pants? Okay, yeah. Do you need this cologne that goes on your crotch as you fucking put these pants on? Okay, I guess. Do you need the grease for the fucking zipper? What is it not pre-greased?
These are not pre-greased jeans.
Do you want us to like put a little bit more like wear and tear on these jeans for you? Like an extra $60? Yeah. Walk out with one pair of socks. You didn't get anything else for like $400.
Route 21 wasn't $400. Route 21 was cheap.
No, they love to just keep. Yeah, they upsell you. But everything is so cheap. Yeah, they're like 2 for $3 over there. Yeah. Hey, head back.
But everything also was shitty quality too. Like it would like rip. Like in Forever 21, I've gotten a few things from that, and then it just buttons just pop off, like shit just rips, like it's not cute.
That is the worst when you get home with new, like, you got
think
just,
you're cute, like, and then shit
pop.
just rips. Yeah.
And that is like, I know it sounds like we're just making a joke about it, but that happens so often. Yeah, like I just bought this new belt. Like I'm salty about it. Route 21, and I had put it on. I was on stage, and I went, and it just went. Poof.
On stage,
yeah,
I'd be salty too.
And I know I'm pushing. I'm a little hefty boy. I'm a little thick boy. But man, dude, I was not pushing the limits of that belt. I can promise you that. There was still a little extra tail off the overhang, but dude, they got me. They came after me, and so I just put it in the trash can and went and bought another belt.
Moved on. I'm sorry.
That's the worst.
That had to be on stage too. That had to just like
no one
knew. Okay.
Yeah, I
play it off.
I like to.
It's
hide.
like a Palms routine. When you fuck up a move, you just keep going. You just play it off. Like
if I would ever like fall doing like a Palms routine or something like that, dude, you would watch me go into my Beyonce mode because now all these other bitches they can just stop because get ready, I'm rocking it hard.
It's Shane Newber. It's the Shane Newber show. What's that?
Well, I watched a drag queen fall on her ass one time, and she got up like, "What the fuck you looking at?" And then
kept going and kept going
100 times harder, and then it was like, "Damn, she's going hard." Like,
so where do you do stand up in the cities?
I've actually been getting the.
You come up Chicago ways? Because if you ever do, let me know. I will be there. Yeah.
So what I'm doing now is kind of getting my foot in the door at the comedy bar in Dubuque.
Okay.
But there's a comedy bar in Chicago. Yeah.
It's a ways from here.
Yeah, so, but that when I won the Speakeasy Circa 21 Laugh Hard Comedy Competition. Thank you.
Hey.
And then after that, like now I've been getting like real gigs and like real headlines and like stuff like that. So we are just waiting till school is kind of all the way done. I have one class left till I have my degree.
I didn't know you were in schoole. What school?
Eastern Gateway Community College. I got it for free. Never had an education. And
hey, yes you did. I was there in school with you.
Well, yeah,
fine.
Weathersfield. I mean, I
Shout
owe
out
half
to the
my
flying geese.
I owe half my grades to Megan McIntyre.
Megan McIntyre. What's up? I haven't heard that name in years.
Your mom always sold me the greatest DVDs and games. Fuck yeah. She gave me that discount. Her mom used to know that because we didn't have any money.
Nobody has any money in Kiwani.
So we would go to, we would get like 4 or 5 quarters, go to Wonder Bread, buy a package for $1.
Wonder Bread?
Yeah. Yeah, but I would buy the gumball pack, the double bubble with all the colors.
Yeah.
And then we'd go back up to Family Video, buy a gumball, but pretend that it was the color of the week. So you got the free gamer movie. So we would have 4 or 5 white gumballs. Color of the week is white, and we'd pretend we just won 4 white gumballs. And Megan McIntyre's mom was just like, "Yeah, I know you guys just did this, but there you go." She would still give us our free games.
R.I.P. Family Video, yeah.
I thought you were going to say R.I.P. Megan McIntyre's
No,
mom.
I haven't. I mean, God, I hope not. Like, I hope she's good.
If you're not, I'm super fucking sorry.
This R.I.P. Family Video.
I will remember
don't even say that way. I haven't been this lit at 1:34 p.m. in a minute.
I mean, how fast did 45 minutes just fly by? That's where we're at.
That's where we're at, yeah.
Hey, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I was so I told my mom, right, that I was going to be on this podcast, right? She's like, "What? Who? Shane Newber from school? Like the kid? Wasn't he Lacey's little brother?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, yeah, him. You're thinking of the right guy, yeah." And she was like so excited for me. She's like, "Jazzy, this is gonna be your big break. You're gonna go viral. You're gonna be famous. This is it for you." She was telling all her friends. She's like on the phone with like everybody. "My girl's gonna be on a podcast," and I'm like, "Mom, chill. It's not even that." And she's like, "No, this is it. You're gonna go viral." She's convinced I'm gonna go viral.
We can have you go viral.
Let's go viral.
Oh, okay.
It would really, really make my mom happy.
We'll just do if you want to do a TikTok after this. Our TikTok is big.
She's big on TikTok. I don't even have TikTok, but she has TikTok.
Okay, we can do it. I can pretty much guarantee at least a couple 100,000 views.
Oh, just like no big deal.
Yeah,
a couple 100,000.
Our TikTok premise is based around the fact that Trevor, have you had a chance to look it up yet?
I took a peek at it.
Yeah. Did you see the wiener?
That elephant trunk?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I don't even
It's
know
all
what you're
based
talking
around
about.
the fact that I've created a ginormous wiener. And then half the internet believed it was real. The other half was just pissed about it
The
being
one
fake.
that you like tied, like that one.
Yeah,
like,
I sewed that.
Yeah. Oh, did you make that yourself?
I crocheted that bitch.
Yeah, I can't wait to be a part of that particular TikTok. I
But
can't wait. to
we do
my
have
name
multiple
associated
pairs
with
of
it.
pants, so you could.
Can I have a big dick?
Yeah.
Can I please?
Yeah. I don't think the color of the exterior. That means I don't think we have to change.
Not gonna match?
I don't think we have to change
fine,
the
no big
white
deal.
stuffing that's
That's
inside
fine.
of it.
That's fine. I'll run with it. It's cool.
You'll have white stuffing inside of your giant dick.
I've had it before. It's fine.
Okay.
I've been stuffed with white before. It's no big deal.
Okay. Thank God. Yeah. And so, what do you do these days?
So life insurance, yeah. Ignore all the bullshit. But I'm an account executive. I'm an insurance broker. What do I do?
And kind of high up. So now you kind of live the military life.
I do. My fiance.
Yes.
My fiance.
Do you guys hear that
Newly,
ring? Fucking
newly-
spank that
yeah,
mic.
I hear that. That's the
Boing. Look at that ring. That is a very impressive ring. That is
He did
absolutely
good.
beautiful.
He did good. I love it so much. He did very well. Look at him. He's trying to be modest. Look at him, but he did very well.
If we could like turn the
Pan it,
camera,
yeah,
I wish I had
pan
some
it.
special buttons.
He was like, before we came, he was like, "What am I gonna do while you're talking to him?" And I'm like, "I don't know. You're just gonna sit there."
We can turn his mic on if he wants to hold the mic. Do you want to talk into a mic
He's
a little
just
bit?
the DD because I told him I was like, "We're gonna take birthday shots, so you gotta drive home."
Do you see his toes? His toes are in this.
Oh, look at that!
If you guys are into foot fetishes, hey,
Hey.
yeah, I think Trevor should start a OnlyFans link.
So it's so funny that you say that because since we've got engaged, I'm like, how are we gonna pay for this fucking wedding, right? Because
Yes.
money, right?
Yeah.
You've been married twice now. I just found out.
Yep.
So we're gonna talk about that, but like money, right?
Right.
And so I'm like, babe, I got cute feet.
Let's see if they're.
I got cute.
Let's see if your
you wanted
feet are.
me to take my socks off right now? Is
Yeah.
that what you're asking?
Yeah,
So
because
I'm
I
like,
turned down Jason Golly's his foot offer. He tried to show me his feet, and I was like, I just don't know. But now I'm just gonna make everybody show.
got pretty
So
cute
wait, you
feet.
gotta lift him up.
oh,
Just
on
slap,
the camera.
Yeah,
Like-
slap him up here, right here.
Right.
Oh no, it's right in the fireball.
Right.
I mean, this just looks like
So I
a
got,
very
it's just like a foot, right? Like
You got some fireball on your foot now, just a little bit, but
It's
not.
fine.
It's a very normal foot. It's
a
not a
foot.
bad foot
It's
though.
not a bad foot.
That looks
It's a
like a
pretty
foot
cute
that
foot.
people would spend money on.
right. And I'm like, so babe, how are we gonna pay for this wedding? Let's sell foot pics.
And your feet don't smell at
They
all.
don't. I'm very hygienic.
Oh, thank
It's
God.
like a point of pride. I always have my nails are never done ever.
But your toenails were.
My toenails are always done.
That is brilliant.
Always. It's like a thing my mom instilled in me. Like my toes are always cute.
But
no
what is the
matter
what is the purpose?
I don't know.
It's brilliant.
I don't. It's just been instilled in me. My hands I could care less about, but my toes are always cute. So I'm like, babe,
Let's.
people buy. There are uglier feet on the internet than mine, and
Oh,
people
yes.
people have been buying shit. So I'm like, hey,
There wasn't even any like little daggers on there. Nothing.
no,
Yeah,
I
it
keep
was.
them. I'm very proud. I'm very proud. I got cute feet. So I'm like, hey, let's like make a.
Well, okay, what would
He
the name
isn't
be?
100% down.
He's not 100% down.
Not 100%
Okay,
down.
should we see his feet real quick, Trevor?
He's got pretty cute feet for
Trevor,
a man.
can we get
no?
Yeah, okay.
He's got nice feet. He takes care of himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, what's up? Let's sell some feet pics to
Yeah.
some pervs. Let's do it. Not even pervs. Like it's just regular people. Some people are into feet, and that's
There's
fine.
some
And there's
pervs
nothing.
out there.
We love everyone and accept everyone for their fetishes.
Yeah, I mean there's all and there
That's not the worst thing. A foot fetish.
a foot fetish. I mean is
Pretty
definitely
regular in these days.
well, and sometimes we explain. We've said this on here before, but the reason that a foot fetish is a thing is because where your brain receptor is for like sexual activity, what turns you on, is actually on the other side of your brain. Is where your thoughts about legs and feet are. Like when you think about legs and feet, so it misfires, I guess, but not a misfire, but it just is connected.
connected
Yeah,
somehow.
so
You
your
just
brain
taught me something.
your brain gets aroused or sexually turned on, and by what would be, I guess, considered normal.
Yeah.
But the people who have that, misfire.
I can't believe I literally just like took off my sock and had my foot on the desk and like
Yeah, I was
foot was
feeling
right.
Trevor's vibes. I thought he was gonna come put your toe in his mouth. He was like,
No, he doesn't do
he was holding onto his chair. He was like literally like.
He was into it. He doesn't want to admit it.
And then I saw him. He's like, Shane, don't you fucking touch her toe. That's my shit. That's my shit.
Do it, touch
He's
it,
he's
do
like,
it, do
he's like, you catch a Polaroid of that bitch, but don't you fucking touch it.
just one Polaroid.
Dude, Polaroids are still badass. Look, we had somebody do one. Yeah.
Can we take a Polaroid?
We have the thing, but we don't have the reel. Like people we just got a
First
Polaroid.
of all, it is not September 24th.
You know how long it's been since I touched that motherfucker? Since September 24th.
He's got like a. Oh, jeez. Can I actually get some water?
Yes.
Is this for me? Is this
Yeah,
open?
that is for you.
Okay, can I have this?
Yes.
Okay, I will take the shot though. Cheers.
Are you learning that you should probably chase when you have shots?
What is this number 6? Number 7?
8?
8?
Who knows?
Who knows?
And this isn't the worst way to bring in a birthday. Like there's a lot of worse ways.
This is a good birthday. How do I?
I didn't really think the podcast was gonna. Let's do a birthday shot.
I'm like already really drunk.
Let's do a birthday
Let's
shot.
do it
You're already
on.
drinking water now.
I'm like onto water because I'm fucked up.
So what are your plans moving forward? What exciting shit do you have going on?
Well,
You're getting married.
I'm getting married. Ring.
Ring.
I'm very proud of this.
Hot
ring.
Trevor foot. Let's see that
Wait,
foot.
Let me see the foot. Let's see hot Trevor foot.
Yeah.
My man. That's my man right there. That's my man's foot.
He's got that big, thick, long big toe. He's got that BWT, that big
Cheers.
white toe.
BWT. What is that? You just made that up.
BWT,
Cheers.
big white toe.
Okay, I think this might be my last shot though, because I'm already.
Don't fall out the back of your seat,
I'm about
girl.
to fall out. It's just a stool. That's all it is. Like I'm gonna fall back.
I would love to have you back on the podcast,
I
though.
would love to be back on the podcast.
I mean, we're just like straight up like flying
just
out of
hanging
nowhere.
out.
But we could get one too. We could get some other. Who's your favorite people from Kiwani?
Number 1, Jennifer Clapp.
Jen Clapp.
Well, she's not even Clapp anymore. She's Clapp McFarland. She got married.
Yeah.
I love her so much. She's my favorite person in the whole world.
Does Jen
Jennifer Clapp, I love you. Jennifer Clapp McFarland.
Jennifer Clapp, report to the principal's office. So he said
She's my favorite person.
All right, let's
she
get
just
Jennifer.
did my mama's hair. My mama's hair looks amazing.
I was just gonna say she does hair, right?
She does. She's a hairstylist.
You think she could fix my shit?
You could use
she
a
the
little
one who
Jennifer
gave-
in your life.
Is she the one is she the one who gave you the perm?
No, honey, this is my hair. This is just my hair.
That's a perm.
This is not a perm.
That is a perm.
This is not a perm. Your girl is half. This is me. This is half black. This is just me. This is not a perm. It grows naturally like this.
Why couldn't I be born with hair like that?
Because you're not half black.
Mom, why didn't you fuck around?
I'm sorry your daddy's white. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Daddy was a cracker. Motherfucker. And he ain't got no money
I
to...
remember your dad. He's tall, right? I remember him. I remember him being tall.
Oh, that was
I don't
my
know
mom's
much about your
boyfriend.
family, but I do remember your dad's tall.
I think you're thinking of the girl or the guy that my mom was cheating on my dad with.
Oh, I didn't know there was that
there
kind
was
of
the tall
drama.
guy. My dad is actually 4'8".
No,
my
he's not.
biological father.
No, he's not.
Why'd you kick
No,
me in
I
the
just kicked
shin?
you. No, he's not.
She kicked me in the shin.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Your mom. Well, does your mom still sell eyeglassware?
She was an optician for a very long time. Yeah. So here's what's shitty about my mom, right? So
I tried to flirt with your mom at one point to get to you.
She's hot. She's hot. Like whatever.
Or
so
your
my
brother.
mom was the eyeglasses lady. She was an optician at the Walmart Vision Center.
Yep.
And then she also worked at the Verizon store.
Oh.
So if you had eyeballs or a cell phone, my mom knew you, right? So
That was like 40% of the population.
couldn't get away with shit. Like I couldn't get away with shit because everyone
fuck.
knew my mom, right?
Yeah.
If you had eyeballs or a cell phone, you knew my mom in the town of Kiwani, so I couldn't get away with shit. And so growing up, I wasn't allowed to cross Division Street. I can do anything. I can go wherever I want.
Where'd you grow up though? Like what?
On Weathersfield side.
I mean, but where?
Like literally, like across the street from Weathersfield School. Like, you know, Tenny Bowl?
I think I remember, but
like the house right next to Tenny Bowl.
Yes, okay,
was my house.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. It like fucking bulldozed down. It's not there anymore. My house is gone. Isn't that some shit?
Okay, yeah, that's what I.
But that was my house, right?
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, and then my mom worked at the Verizon store and she worked at the Vision Center. And so if you had eyeballs or a cell phone, like, you knew my mom. And my one rule growing up was I couldn't. Fucked up. I'm sorry.
Your Invisalign's taking over your mind.
I know. I couldn't cross Division Street. I can go wherever I want on this side of Division Street, but I couldn't cross Division Street. And so one time, I don't even remember what happened. Like the wind blew it or something. I had to literally just cross the street. I had a bag or a hat or something. It fell across the street, and I had to run and get it and come right back. Like, I was literally across Division Street for like a minute.
She knew.
And came back, and then I came home that night, and she's like, "Why were you on the other side of Division Street?" I'm like, "How did you know?" Because people fucking just told on you. People just told on you in Kiwani, and he's like, "Oh, I saw Jazzy on the other side of Division Street today," and my mom just knew. She just knew, and I was in trouble that night because I was across Division Street.
Did you ever? Did you ever actually get in trouble for anything? Have you ever?
Are you kidding me?
Wait.
Yes.
No, okay, wait. Not crossing the street, a little butt pat, whatever. Like, listen, I'm asking, like, did you ever get in trouble? Like in school? How about in school?
In school, no. I was a goody two shoes.
Never
was a goody two shoes. I mean. Yeah, no. Not really, no.
I had suspended.
Not in school. I've never been suspended, no.
My man's got suspended twice.
Nah, I was a goody two shoes.
For defending someone's honor.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you.
All right, what'd you
Whose
get?
honor did you defend?
A couple people's.
Good for you.
I was really upset that people had went out for basketball and been on the basketball team for 3 years, 4 years, and on senior night they didn't get to play basketball.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
Let me tell you about, like, you had to have a certain last name in order to play on the basketball team.
Not you. You could have been.
Good. I was awful. I admit it. Everyone else on the team was better than me. I was quick. That's about it. I couldn't handle the ball.
You agree with pom-poms,
Poms was my thing. Basketball was not. And it's funny because I still wear my class ring.
Oh,
I still wear my class. And here's the thing with my class ring. So we grew up. We were poor. We were super poor. I'm like really drunk.
That's okay.
Whew.
I mean, you don't
I'm
have
like
to tell.
really drunk right now.
If you don't tell anybody, they will never know.
But we were super poor, and so I really wanted the class ring. But I never asked for it because I knew we couldn't afford it. So I never asked for it. So my mom knew that I wanted one, but I didn't ask for it. So she still bought me one. And so that's why I wear it today. Because she was like, if I buy you this fucking ring, you better not give it to some fucking boy.
Yeah.
Some fucking class boy. Like, you're, oh my God, we're dating. I'm going to give it. No, you better not fucking do that shit. If I buy you this ring, you better wear this ring. And I am 31 today. Today. I am 31 today.
I mean, literally today.
Literally today is my birthday. And I still wear this ring because my mom bought it for me because she knew how much I wanted one, but I didn't even ask for it, and she still got it for me. And so on this ring is the basketball. I'm fucking drunk. I can't even look at it. Okay, so it's the basketball team. I was on the basketball team when I was also on the dance team, the Palm Squad. And, I'm sorry.
Damn, Mike. You drunk ass.
I'm drunk as shit. I can't take any more drink. I need to only drink water.
You drink the water.
Fucked up right
we got
now.
cake for the way home, and we got water bottles for you too. I'm having a blast with you.
I know.
Don't worry about anything. Unless
So
Trevor gets like randomly aggressively mad, but I don't.
Fine. He's fine. So I still wear this ring. I'm 31. I have worn this ring every day since my sophomore year when I got it. Mm-hmm. Because my mom bought it for me, and she's like, if you give this ring to some fucking boy because, like, you're in love and, like, let me give you my class ring, blah, 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 I'm going to be fucking pissed. So I still wear this ring. It's got my basketball stuff, and it's got my flying geese and blah, blah, blah. And on the inside it says Jazzy. That's my nickname is Jazzy. Hey. So I still wear it. Because my mama loves me so much that she bought me this class ring when we were poor as shit and we couldn't afford it. It was like $200. It was the cheapest fucking ring that you could possibly fucking get. And we still got it, and I still wear it every day.
I
'cause
love that.
I love it so much.
That is
Like,
so fucking
I love
awesome,
it so
though.
much. She was like, "You better not give this to any fucking boy." And I'm like, "I don't give it to anybody, Mama. I promise. I swear to God." And I never did, and I wear it every day.
That is
it.
awesome.
Weathersfield, what's up?
Fucking
Still
Weathersfield
wear it.
forever.
I still wear the class ring, and then on the other hand is the engagement ring that I just got like a month ago. What's up?
Yeah, because Trevor.
He proposed
he's
on
a babe.
Christmas. He proposed
On Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day, and like
Dude, you couldn't just give normal presents. You had to one up
was
everybody in
so-
America.
I was so
God.
happy. He did such a good job because
He did a good job. What'd he do?
okay, I wasn't expecting it. Okay,
Get into the mic, Jasmine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let me get into it. So Windmont Park, right?
Yeah.
Every year we go to Windmont Park. Every single year.
The lighting?
The lighting at Windmont Park, and you go on the bridge, and like it's like a Kiwani native tradition. Right?
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know. And so he was waiting for me to suggest it because I always suggest it. We go every year. And then so we had Christmas at my brother's house. My brother Connor, love Connor, Nick and Connor, love them.
What up, boys?
But we had Christmas at Connor's house, and then I'm like, okay, let's go to Christmas, let's go to Windmont Park. It's Christmas, let's go. And we go there, and my family was there, and he proposed on the bridge, and he like brought, and I didn't even know it was real at first. I was like, wait, are you for real? Are you serious? Like, is this real? Is this wait really? Like I asked 4 times. Like I'm like, really? Wait, is this real? Is this real? And
You
he
should have
like
jumped
dropped
off
on
jumped off the
I
bridge
didn't-
into the water, like soaked down for a
I was
minute.
so excited, and he proposed, and my family was there, and oh my God, I was so happy. I love you so much. Fucking look at his fucking face. Look at him.
Bring him back in here for a minute.
Come here, really quick.
You're at an hour and 45. Listen, there's gonna be 11 people.
I love him so much.
Like it.
I'm gonna marry him.
It must be love.
Okay, go sit down.
Love.
So he did. He proposed on Windmont, and I was so happy. I was so happy. And he did such a good job with the ring and with the proposal. My family was there, and he did such a good job.
Good.
I'm drunk as shit. I'm sorry.
All right, let's
My
wrap.
tongue feels big. He did such
Yeah. Well, this is Shot 30 Podcast.
Is it
That's
over?
Jasmine Wheeler.
Is it over? I don't want it to be
Where do you want
over.
everybody to find all your shit? You want them to follow you on shit?
I don't even have shit. I just have Facebook.
Hey,
I'm on Facebook.
Weathersfield, go blow yourself. Hey, this is Shane
Is
and
it
Jasmine.
over? Is it over already? I don't want it to be
It's
over.
2 hours.
Is it really 2
What
hours?
do I do? It's over 2 hours. I don't know what to do with that. Like, this is Shot 30. Hey, she will be back on the podcast. Please send in your
Yes.
messages, anything
Yes.
weird, whatever you guys want to say. This is her birthday. Happy birthday, Jasmine. She's not going to remember this motherfucker.
I'm drunk as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
But she's going to wake up and Trevor's going to be over her face like,
Trevor.
you promised
Trevor.
if I drove you all the way to Matherville, Illinois.
I drove here. He's driving back because I'm fucked up.
This is Shot 30 Podcast. I am Shane Newman. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for
watching
having
and
me.
thank you for listening.
Thank you for having me, Shane. I love you so much.
Happy
Oh my God,
birthday. I
thank
love you too. Happy
Oh my
birthday.
God, thank you.